Good morning. Today is Thursday, August 22, 2024. Today in history. On this day, 35 years ago, Neptune's rings were discovered. After Neptune was first observed in 1846, the Voyager 2 spacecraft, during its flyby of Neptune, identified the planet's rings for the first time. These rings, composed of ice and rock, are notably bright and have significantly impacted our understanding of the solar system. Today also marks the end of heat, one of the 24 traditional solar terms in the Chinese lunar calendar. This term signifies the conclusion of the intense heat of the summer season, indicating that the hottest weather is over and cooler temperatures are beginning. Welcome to today's Qingxia Morning News. Let's start with political updates.
UK diplomat resigns. According to Agence France-Presse, on August 19, Smith, a diplomat at the British Embassy in Dublin, resigned in protest over the UK's arms sales to Israel. In his resignation letter, Smith stated there was no justification for the UK's continued arms sales to Israel. Smith, an expert on arms sales policy and former Second Secretary for Counter-Terrorism, noted that the UK had issued 42 military licenses to Israel from the outbreak of the Israel-Hamas conflict on October 7 until the end of May. He criticized the British government for ignoring concerns about the legality of these arms sales and accused it of lacking a transparent arms export licensing system. Ukraine destroys Russian Kursk bridge. According to Reuters, on August 19, a representative of the Russian Investigative Committee reported that Ukraine's targeted shelling of residential buildings and civil infrastructure in Kalisz on August 18 led to the destruction of another bridge on the Sem River. This is the third bridge on the Sem River that Russia accuses Kyiv of destroying since the start of the month. The Russian military used these bridges to transport supplies to their field troops. In response to the advancing Russian army near Pokrovsk, a city in Donetsk Oblast, Ukrainian authorities have ordered the evacuation of families with children from Pokrovsk and surrounding villages. Pokrovsk is strategically important as it lies on a major highway supplying Ukrainian troops and towns along the Eastern Front and has been a key target for Russian forces. U.S. South Korea Ulchi Freedom Shield drills launch. Yonhap news agency reported that on August 19, the Ulchi Freedom Shield joint exercise between South Korea and the United States officially began and will last for 10 days. The exercise aims to enhance defense capabilities on the Korean peninsula. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff stated that the focus will be on improving responses to North Korea's weapons of mass destruction and integrating land, sea, air, cyber, and space combat capabilities to bolster the South Korea-US alliance's defense and readiness. Additionally, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff Kim Myung-soo warned that North Korea might use the Ulchi Freedom Shield exercise as a pretext for provocations. He instructed the South Korean military to respond to any provocations from North Korea with immediate, powerful, and decisive counterattacks. Hyundai opens EV plant in Thailand. Comprehensive news from Bangkok. The Thailand Investment Commission has recently approved Hyundai Motor's investment project of 1 billion baht. Hyundai Motor has announced plans to open a factory in Thailand to produce Ioniq brand electric vehicles. The new factory is expected to begin production in 2026. The vehicles will be assembled by the Thonburi Automobile Assembly Plant in Thailand, a longtime partner of Hyundai. Hyundai Motor's Thailand branch stated that Thailand will serve as a strategic location for the company in ASEAN. The 1 billion baht investment will be used for building electric vehicle and battery assembly plants. Philippines reports first monkeypox case of the year. Comprehensive news from Manila. On August 19, the Philippine Department of Health reported that a 33-year-old Filipino man was diagnosed with monkeypox. The man had not traveled abroad recently and developed a fever over a week ago, followed by a rash on multiple parts of his body 4 days later. This is the 10th confirmed case of monkeypox in the Philippines since the first case in July 2022. The most recent previous case was in December last year, and all earlier patients have recovered. Philippine Health Secretary Herbosa assured that the health system remains effective and capable of handling monkeypox. The Department of Health urged those with suspected symptoms to seek medical attention and get tested. Pakistan monsoon rains cause at least 215 deaths. According to Xinhua News Agency, on August 19, Pakistan's National Disaster Management Authority reported that since July 1, monsoon rains have caused at least 215 deaths and 405 injuries across the country. The report highlighted that eastern Punjab and northwestern Khyber Pakhtunkhwa provinces were the hardest hit, with 86 and 65 deaths respectively. The disaster has also resulted in the destruction of at least 2,500 houses, 31 bridges, and 44 kilometers of roads. In response, the Pakistani government has set up 86 temporary medical and rescue camps, resettled over 4,100 people, and distributed thousands of tents, blankets, and other relief supplies. China officially hands over Luang Prabang Hospital to Laos. According to news from Laos, on August 16, the China-aided Luang Prabang Hospital upgrading project was officially opened and handed over to Laos. Attendees included representatives from the Lao Ministry of Health, the Lao-China Cooperation Committee, the Chinese Embassy in Laos, and the Project Construction Unit. Lao Health Minister Dr. Baunfeng highlighted that the upgrade demonstrates China's strong support for improving Lao people's livelihoods. He expressed Laos' willingness to learn from China's experience in deepening reforms and to strengthen cooperation with China in medical and health care.
Financial newsletter. Xinhua Finance News reports that precious metals have recently shown strength, with Shanghai silver up 2.42%. and Shanghai gold up 1.16%. That's all for today's Qingqia Morning News. Thanks for watching. Join us at the same time tomorrow.